Hello and welcome to Tea in the Park 2015. I'm Clara Amfo.
And I'm Angela Scanlon.
And I think it's safe to say it's a year of firsts for us here, right, at Tea? Yeah?
Absolutely, Strathallan, first time ever on our brand new site, and it's quite regal, right?
I'm feeling very royal right now, and actually it's the first time you and I have presented television together, Angela.
It is, and it's the first time also that on the first day of Tea in the Park, the sun came out. It came out earlier. It was definitely out, wasn't it?
It's a Tea in the Park miracle. So if you want to follow us on Twitter, make sure you do that at BBC3. And you can also find out all the action behind the scenes on our Instagram at BBC3 and use that hashtag BBCTITP to get all the backstage gossip. And if you want to check out the live stream, go to the website bbc.co.uk/Tea in the Park.
Now, this weekend we have a ton of things coming up, but tonight it's all about building towards our main stage act, Kasabian.
Yes, and over the next 60 minutes, you are going to be treated to the delight. The Voice is back, UK. You can relax. Sam Smith, you are going to be seeing him later on in the show.
And the guy who drinks gravel and whiskey for breakfast, Hosier, is on the main stage.
It's going to be a lot. But what better way to kick off our weekend at Tea with a band who absolutely nailed it here last year. They smashed it at Glastonbury just a couple of weeks ago. And something tells me you are going to enjoy the next few minutes of your life. Oh, yes, they are back and better than ever. This is Rudimental from the main stage earlier on today. Oh, powerful scenes on the main stage. Rudimental. So good. Right here at Tea in the Park 2015.
Right, we're going to go to Twitter.
Yeah.
So, from Kelly and Annie, watching Tea in the Park on the BBC, so wishing I was there. Oh,
you're here with us. You're with us in our hearts.
Okay, from Shannon. Rudimental are up there with the best I've ever seen. So jealous of everyone who's seeing them at TITP. Yes, well, you get a little slice of them. From Gail Porter, I love her.
Oh, hello, Gail Porter.
It's hot. Such a shame Tea in the Park doesn't have a mini hate wave. Hope everyone is having fun up there. Love that festival.
Rudimental.
#home.
What do you think about Tea in the Park?
Hashtag our album, so that's really cool.
Straight in there with the business.
That was a sneaky one.
Hello, Amir.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Kezi. Hey, Locksmith. Hey, Piers. How are you guys? You good?
Yeah, we're great, man.
Have you calmed down from what just happened out there?
Oh, it's a workout, man. You know, and we're up on the tall building talking to you guys, but it was amazing. It was an amazing crowd.
You like run around. It's pretty energetic.
It is definitely get your cardio in. You know.
I can't lie. It was quite sweaty when we all embraced earlier on, but it was sweat well earned, I would say.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is your third year on the trot at Tea in the Park. You must really like this place.
It's pretty special. I think they have to be one of the loudest crowds we perform to. When they're singing back the songs to us, it's like, wow. Like, it's blows us away every time.
It's just crazy as well because we've only got one album out. You know, obviously the next album's ready, We the Generation, but we're touring the last 3 years off the back of one album. I don't know if there's many bands that have done that. It's crazy.
I know. You've got a very loyal following in a very short space of time.
Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you.
Well, how has it been playing out the new songs to the crowd?
It's an experience, man. We love doing that. And half the time we play songs that aren't even fully finished yet, and we're still trying to figure bits out. So for us, it's like a way of testing things out, if you like, and we kind of learn off each other. It's like, oh, what you just did there, that was sick. Let's go in the studio and put that down, you know? So we come out with new ideas on stage and stuff, and they go down. The new songs have been going down incredibly well. It's just such a shock.
Well, this morning, Angela and myself, we were doing my show and we were bopping away to Rumour Mill.
Oh, nice.
Loving
Yeah,
that. Has that been taken well by the crowd today?
Yeah, well, we didn't play it.
Oh. Well, I'm
it
sure
would
they'd
have
like
gone
it
down
if it would have
fabulously.
gone down fabulously, I'm sure.
Well, what about Wembley tomorrow? I mean, that is a
Yes.
pretty nice way to come down from Tea in the Park.
What's that about?
Amazing.
Sorry, where are we going?
I think you're going
I'm
to
joking.
Wembley.
I'm joking.
Wembley Stadium.
Wembley Stadium with Ed Sheeran, it's a big
Casual.
deal.
Amazing.
Like,
It was
big
amazing.
deal.
Oh, it's so funny because we was in Ibiza the other day and I was with Example and we were talking about it and he told me that we were playing at Wembley Stadium and I said, no, we're not. We're playing at Arena. What are you talking about? And he said, no, 90,000 people. I was like, really? Do we have to? But it's amazing. It's amazing. Can't wait.
85,000. It's a good warm-up, this.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
Yeah. Any more collaborations in the bag? Because you guys are pretty nifty at finding the new big
Yeah,
thing.
we've got Anne-Marie.
Oh, she's great.
She's wicked, and we'll her to on our new album. They're kind of like the Ella Eyre and the John Newmans of the first album. We've got obviously there's Dizzy Rascal came on stage with us at Glastonbury.
That was great.
So that was amazing. So yeah, watch out for that collaboration. There's loads of exciting stuff coming up on the new album out in September.
Yeah, we feel like we ticked off our bucket list. We've got George Clinton, Donald Fagen on there. We've got the late Bobby Womack on our,
Oh,
on
wow.
our album
Yeah.
as well. So it's going to be crazy.
Well, we look forward to your new album. Obviously, we look forward to seeing loads more of you guys just out and about on the road in 2015. Rudimental.
Yes,
Good luck
thank
in
you.
Wembley.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Now,
Thanks,
guys, as we mentioned earlier on before, last year kind of signified the end of an era for us at Tea in the Park because basically, like most 18-year-olds, it was time to fly the nest. So we moved on from our old site in Bilardo in Kinross, and we are now at this gorgeous new place in Strathallan. So let's take a look at what brought us to this beautiful new spot. Oh, beautiful scenes from that castle in Strathallan. Oh, that's Scanlon. She gets all the good bits of the job. Oh, hey, girl.
I don't actually get to sleep there. I wish.
Okay.
I wish I did. I'm in the digs with you. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's time to join the main stage from earlier on today. This track has had a staggering 221 million
It wasn't just me,
views.
by the way, clicking away.
Like, seriously,
That's a lot of
221.
views.
That is a lot of views. This guy, I just think he's amazing. Gravel and whiskey for breakfast, this boy drinks. It's Hosier with Take Me to Church. You know what? For a self-confessed gangly introvert, he puts on a pretty good show.
It was a very good show.
Oh, it's incredible. The whole of Hosier's set is available on the red button now, and we've also got Fatboy Slim straight from the King Tuts.
Yes. Right now, though, we are very excited to bring you an exclusive performance from one of the most hotly tipped bands of 2015. Get ready. This is Slaves. Are you satisfied from Tea in the Park? Well, all right. I would say I'm pretty satisfied. Angela Scanlon, how are you feeling?
I'm satisfied too, and it's lovely actually to see a different side to them. They're usually rocking out pretty hard.
Indeed. The more chilled approach
It's nice.
from Slaves there. So still to come on the show, we have got an explosive headline set from the mighty Kasabian.
But first, let's cleanse our musical palette with a sweet and soulful sounds of the delightful Sam Smith. Here he is performing earlier this evening.
I think it's safe to say that Sam Smith absolutely killed that. He looked
He's
quite
back.
caught up in it himself.
People crying, people slow dancing.
Having
it was
many
magic.
moments. Beautiful. Yes,
Absolutely
Sam.
gorgeous. Still to come, we've got Kasabian, we've got a hit from Fatboy Slim. But
Yes.
first, we've got the news.
60 seconds, so we'll literally see you in 1 minute.
Clock is counting down now
yes.
to Kasabian's set.
1:48 and 13 exactly. You see what we did there?
Oh,
Quite
I
impressed
see.
of us. Okay,
Little album reference, nice.
Yeah, so good. Right now, though, it's time for us to take a trip down memory lane. Now, this next act was last at Tea in the Park about 16 years ago, just around the time when he was just about to marry his then fiancée, now lovely wife, who is very lovely, by the way,
I
Zoe
love her.
Ball. Yeah.
She's one of my favourite
She's a
female
good lady.
humans ever. Now, he hasn't had an album out for a few years, but his last single, Eat, Sleep, Rave, Repeat, I have a poster of that hanging on my wall,
Big tune.
was absolutely massive. If you haven't guessed who I'm talking about, it is Norman Cook, otherwise known as Fatboy Slim.
A very welcome return after 16 years to Tea in the Park, Fatboy Slim. Now, if you
What
want to
a
catch,
legend he
so
is.
good, so good. If you want to catch the end of his set, all you need to do right now is just go to the live stream, bbc.co.uk/Tea in the Park. Also, if you are a fan of Hot Chip, hit the red button now. You can catch their set from the King Tut's tent. That's not tongue twister, is it? And
No,
at
not at all.
10:35, you can also get the whole of David Guetta set too.
But first, earlier on in the day, on the Radio 1 BBC 3 stage, we have Gorgon City with Go All Night.
Oh, love that tune. Gorgon City, Go All Night, right here from Tea in the Park in Strathallan. See, they didn't need Jennifer Hudson on this occasion.
Absolutely
They did just
not.
fine without her. Great tune.
And also proof that the sun did shine earlier on.
Yeah,
It's
it
starting
really
to
did.
book it down now, but honestly, it was so picturesque and beautiful
It
here.
wasn't a figment of our
The
imagination.
ponds, the swans. Yeah, quite a fairy tale, which is actually the theme
I know.
of the night.
We should get dressed
Tea in
up
the
tomorrow,
Park.
actually, really,
We
shouldn't we?
should. I
Yeah.
think I have some disco boppers. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I have
think
a
I
pair
might
for you
come as
too.
Princess Elsa. Yeah.
Okay, the clock is counting down.
Yes.
For Kasabian, our big headliners of the night. And you know what? People are so excited about this. Let's take a look at these boys in action and a little bit about their story. Kasabian are a 21st century rock phenomenon. They've won countless awards, had sensational chart success, and rocked every corner of the globe. When Kasabian and T come together, it's a night you'll never forget. They started in 1997. Four Leicester lads with a love of music, from Jimi Hendrix to DJ Shadow, invented their very own rock fusion. They cracked the UK top 5 with their first album in 2004. And the same year they experienced their first taste of tea, playing an opening slot on the NME stage, entertaining the crowd with their boisterous rock and roll. #1 success came when their second album, Empire, shot straight to the top of the UK charts, selling over 1 million copies. Kasabian were the hottest band in town. Album #3 went straight to #1 and sparked another barrage of awards. Fire became their biggest hit yet and brought them one step closer to the main stage headline spot at T. That moment came in 2010 and again in 2012 when Kasabian headlined the main stage, blasting the crowd with their anarchic anthems. This year, Kasabian are back at the front line. They've been touring the world with their 5th studio album and have been nominated a staggering 9 times at the NME Awards. So brace yourself as these knights of rock and roll charge the main stage and take Strathallan Castle by storm.
Your headliners for tonight, Kasabian. Oh, it's going to be good. Lots of you guys have been tweeting us at BBC3 using that hashtag, of course, hashtag BBCTITP. Hello to Talia Heggs, who says, I just cried when I saw Kasabian are live on BBC3 tonight. I am way too emotional.
Oh,
you can never be too emotional, Talia.
That's
it's fine.
nice.
Hello to Sherilyn, who's camping out in her lounge already. She can't wait for Kasabian tonight, and Paloma Faith, and she actually is in her sleeping bag and wellies in her front room, which I love.
Getting in the spirit, it's
Yeah,
good.
exactly. And hello to Calvin Neal, who has come all the way from South Africa and is already loving Tea in the Park. He comes here every year.
Now, they've played 7 times. This is their 3rd time headlining the main stage. Clock is counting down. 4 seconds. It's your headliners. This is Kasabian. Unbelievable.
They were absolutely feeling not worthy of the crowd.
I know, they are
Quite
value for money. They absolutely relish it, don't they?
So good. Happy they did LSF.
Oh, me
right,
too.
over to the King Tut stage now. If you like Mark Ronson, you're going to enjoy the next few minutes of your life. Here we go. Excellent stuff from Mark Ronson there. Love the fact they went for the DJ Snake tune. Good selection, that. If you head to the red button now, you can also check out Sigma from the Radio 1 and BBC 3 stage from earlier on today. It has been a great weekend so far. I know we're only one day in, but it's been good.
It's been fabulous. Tomorrow we've got so much more. Headliners, Avicii and the Libertines. We've also got the Vaccines and George Ezra.
Yep.
So it's going to be a good one. Cannot wait for it.
Yes, do make sure you join us tomorrow evening
From 8 p.m, BBC 3. See you then.
Bye.
Good night. Hello and
Hello.
welcome to day 2 of Tea in the Park in Strathallan. I'm Angela Scanlon.
I'm Clara Amfo.
Now, you may notice that we're a little later than promised to air. It is because of some technical difficulties and not because myself and Amfo have been rolling around in a pit while watching the Vaccines. That's definitely not the reason.
Absolutely not. Now, coming up over the next hour, we've got some great music on the way from George Ezra and Jessie J. And if you are a fan of the Vaccines or the script, we're going to be getting them up on the iPlayer and red button as soon as possible. And we're going to treat you to a lovely acoustic performance from Scotland's own Prides.
Can't wait for that. We've also got highlights coming up from the Libertines after an amazing set at Glastonbury. And Avicii, as always, we want you guys to get in touch. What are you doing? What are you looking forward to seeing? What are you eating? At BBC3, hashtag BBCTITP.
We're going to be crossing over to the Radio 1 and BBC 3 stage for Years and Years debut performance as well. But also, if you didn't catch any of yesterday's action, here's exactly what you missed out on. It was pretty good.
What a day
That was a very strong
What
day.
was your highlight? What was the favourite moment?
Oh, there were so many great people on stage last night, but I have to say, it was nice seeing Sam Smith return.
It really was, and he was in like seriously good form.
Yes.
I also loved Serge main stage really not wanting to get off there. He's like crawling around, looking a bit feral, and really taking it all in.
No, Kasabian were awesome yesterday. Right now, though, we are going to be crossing over to the main stage. It's the return of a lady who's had a bit of a time of late.
She has.
But she's back fighting fit. She's not a singer, she's a sanger from the main stage earlier on. This is the wonderful Jessie J.
You know what? Any woman who can rock a nipple tassel while it's lashing rain is okay by me.
Right.
And Jessie's heartbeats are always very into it on Twitter.
Very
Tara
dedicated.
says, watching Jessie J, super performer and looks absolutely stunning. We agree. From Shelley, loving the 2 girls in the front row watching Jessie
Right.
J, proper emotion during the masterpiece. Bless.
Singing for their lives. So earlier on, Prize joined us in our lovely treehouse right here. Here's the lovely, I love the word lovely, don't I? Acoustic
it.
performance of their massive tune, Messiah. It's Pride's. I'm overusing the word lovely now. That was a strong performance from Pride's there with Messiah in our wonderful treehouse. Also, if you are a fan of the script, their performance is available on the red button right now.
Still to come, we've got the wonderful George Ezra. I'm into him. And also, we've got Tea in the Park Virgins. Years and years.
Love
Let's
them.
take a look at this.
Oh, wonderful stuff from Years and Years there on the Radio 1 and BBC 3 says they are literally everywhere right now. Not that I'm
Everywhere.
complaining. They just are everywhere, but
Yeah,
so
they are.
good.
And you know what? It's like summer anthems, really poppy, juicy music is
Yeah.
how I would describe
Yeah,
it.
juicy
Also,
music.
I think he's an incredible frontman.
Ollie is wicked. Actually, sly plug, they're actually going to be in the live lounge with me next Tuesday. Make
Nice,
sure you
nice.
listen.
Now, okay, time to join right now on the main stage a guy who admitted himself, we didn't say this, that he laughs like a 14-year-old girl. I'm partial to a giggle, so
Hey.
here you have it, George Ezra.
Still can't quite get over the fact that he is not a 65-year-old man from Alabama, but in fact,
I
a 22-year-old from Hartford. George Ezra there at Tea in the Park. Hello
His
to
face doesn't match his voice, does it?
It really doesn't at all.
Works for me, though.
It's not a bad face, though. Just putting it out there, George. No shade. Hello to Amanda on Twitter who says, I love George Ezra's unique voice. I always try and hit those high notes. Hashtag fail. Hashtag big style. Hashtag leave it to the professionals. Amanda, you like your hashtags. Hi to Cami who says, sitting watching BBC 3 and wishing I was there. The atmosphere looks insane. There are so many amazing performers. So many.
Now, last night's choice of headliners pitted Kasabian against David Guetta. Tonight, we've got Avicii going up against Twin Atlantic. So we went out to the T Massive to check out whether they want to rock or whether they want to rave. In the interest of balance, I'm rock.
And I'm absolutely rave. Okay, so right now, if you go to the red button, you can catch the end of Charlie XCX's set. Also, Twin Atlantic's full set is going to be up there too. And you can check out Alt J on the web stream, bbc.co.uk/Tea in the Park.
Now, don't go anywhere. We will be back in a minute, and that is literally 20 seconds. We're going to have sets from the wonderful Libertines. I'm really
Yes.
looking forward to them. And we've also got Avicii, which I was on the campsite yesterday. People went absolutely nuts for him. They're really, really looking forward to seeing him, as are we. So we'll see you very, very shortly.
See ya. Hello, welcome back to Tea in the Park 2015. I'm Clara Amfo.
I'm Angela Scanlon.
And if you just joined us, you've missed quite a bit. I'm not going to lie. George Ezra, who was fantastic, Jessie J, and years and years. Now, do not forget, you can always contact us on Twitter or on Instagram at BBC3. Do not forget to use that hashtag BBCTITP. Let us know if you're here already, if you're watching from the comfort of your own sofa, just what you're enjoying. And do not forget, also, you can catch up with the action from today on the live stream and on the website, bbc.co.uk/TITP.
Now, a little later, we have got the full set from Avicii,
Yes.
which is very exciting, and those guys are very excited about it. But it's now time to look at the bromance in action. These are two of my favourite frontmen. It's quite a little chemistry they've got going on there. Have you guessed who I'm talking about? Have you guessed who I'm talking about?
Not actually, I know the answer, but I'll let you reveal it
They
anyway.
killed it at Glastonbury. They are, two of my faves. This is the Libertines on the main stage. Avicii.
It's all going to be happening very, very soon.
Seriously, people are obsessed with this man. I was out in the campsite on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I asked a lot of fabulous punters, and I mean, they were ranging all different ages, guys, girls, everybody. Or the vast majority had Avicii up in their list of their top 3. So this guy certainly knows how to pack in a crowd.
Absolutely.
And
So, bizarrely enough, the other week I was stood next to him at a bar, you know. He's a very unassuming guy.
That would make people quite starstruck.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I have managed to hold it down, though. So, yes, we are going to be crossing over to Avicii very, very soon. And do not forget, be warned, because this performance does contain a lot of strobing lights.
And a little bit later, we'll be showing you Alt J and the vaccine. So if Avicii's not your bag, then you can whip on over to the red button
Yes.
and check out something else, which is very different from Avicii. But you know what? The thing is, love him or hate him, and he does tend to have quite an effect on people one way or the other.
He's a polarising guy, I think.
Which
it's
is not
safe to say.
necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think the people who love him very, very, very dearly. Absolutely.
But do not forget, if you're not into Avicii, and that's okay if you're not, it's all right, we're not judging you. You can head over to the red button because there are so many performances that you can catch up with from the weekend that was. Also, do not forget the iPlayer as well. All of the performances are going to be available for you to watch. So there's Charlie XCX there. You can check out Pride, Alt J, Fatboy Slim from yesterday. He was
Loved
fantastic.
that.
And also,
they loved it too.
Indeed, if you want to see Sam Smith being a little bit overwhelmed, by his return to the stage.
I know,
You can check
weeping
that out
and
too.
making others weep as well, which we love. Also, we want to see what you're loving
Indeed.
and hear what you're loving at BBC3. Hashtag BBC TITP. It's just about rolling off the tongue now.
It did. We did have an
TITP.
abbreviation for it, but
We
we
did,
thought it
but
was
we're
a
not
little
allowed to say
bit too
Yeah.
rude to say.
And
on
the
TV.
thing is, it feels like from Twitter, people have such varied opinions about everybody's sets. They feel really, really excited and really, really into it. And of
Definitely.
course, okay,
it's happening
Avicii
now.
is happening on the main stage.
Strobing lights, be
Prepare
warned.
for an assault on your eyes and on your ears. It's Avicii. Avicii is actually not on the main stage.
Yeah, he's not.
He's being a little bit naughty, as you would say.
He's been a bit naughty.
He's
Apparently
in his
hanging
porta
out.
cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah, eating sweets, drinking tea.
We may as well keep it real with you. I think he's just taking his time. You know how these superstar DJs are.
I know, superstar DJs. You know, there has to be a little bit of tease involved. They like to keep us hanging.
Okay, well, look, do you know what? What we're going to do, whilst you wait patiently for Avicii, is we're going to treat you to some more live music earlier on the main stage. All in white. Well, not completely in white, but they do like a white trouser, do they? Don't they?
Which is a really strong look.
Hey, good for the
Risky
summer.
look, actually.
This is the vaccines.
Brilliant stuff there from the vaccines. I wonder how clean their trousers are now.
Right, and now we can confirm that Avicii has left the porta cabin. He's on stage. So, guys, get ready with some strobing lights. This is your headliner. It's Avicii.
Dance it up, girls and boys. Ah, there we had it, Avicii.
Whew.
Oh, man, that was something else, right?
I think that's the correct way to describe it.
And you know what? The bass we've heard is so loud that car alarms have been going off. Everywhere, proving, if we needed it, that DJs are the new rock and roll, right?
They absolutely are.
And Avicii will again be releasing his new single, or his new album even later in the year, with a man sandwich made up of the delicious Chris Martin,
manwich.
John Legend, and Tom O'Dell. That is a hunky man sandwich.
That is quite a manwich. Manwich? I'm really trying to make this happen, aren't I?
I mean, we're starving.
Hey, we've had a lot of cake. We've had a lot of sugar. Can you tell? Right, we've got a few more minutes left on our wonderful BBC Three show before day 2 comes to a close. So we're going to cross over right now to check out the brilliant Alt J from earlier on today.
What a day it has been. I can hear the crowd go nuts. Twin
Yeah.
Atlantic are just finishing up their set. Highlight for me was the bromance, the Libertines loving.
Carl and Pete, I can feel the love is really strong between those two. But again, still feeling really sorry for that guitar that they just chucked across the stage. But hey, this is how Libertines roll.
It's all good. If you want to check out Fatboy Slim, he's over on the red button now. And also, if you're watching from Scotland, BBC One will have lots more highlights at 12:05.
With our lovely mate Ariel Freese, do make sure you watch that. But it's all going to carry on tomorrow, isn't it? It's all happening.
I'm into tomorrow. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about Paloma Faith.
Yes, she's going to be fantastic. And do not forget, we are going to be back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. bringing you sets from headliners, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, and The Prodigy, which I'm very excited for. Paloma Faith, as Angela just mentioned there, and the gorgeous James Bay, not to mention loads more. So do make sure you stick with us. Tomorrow evening. Don't turn up that early. Tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. on BBC Three. We'll be here. Until then, good night. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
From Llandudno all the way to here in Strathallan, that was Catfish and the Bottlemen earlier on today on the Radio 1 and BBC Three stage. And would you look who's back?
Hello.
All right, Scanlon. How's your chat with the Prodigy?
Casual. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, more on that later.
Yes, and we are very much looking forward to bringing you their set from the Radio 1 and BBC Three stage. But right now, she's had an amazing year. Here is Paloma Faith, another great redhead, actually.
Love her.
Here she is on the main stage.
What a tune. She's incredible, isn't she?
I was kind of getting that she was invoking the spirit of James Brown.
She
The
totally
cape,
is.
the dramatics.
I saw her milling around backstage
Yeah.
and she's in a beautiful red dress. Never, ever off. Okay, let's see what Twitter is saying. From Jordan Crowson, watching Paloma Faith on BBC Three. That cape is making me nervous for her. She still looks amazing, though. We don't want another Madonna, do we? From Amanda. If I
It was
had
the
to be a
designer.
pop star, I would be Paloma Faith. I'd be Paloma Faith, too.
Great selection of clothes that lady has. Obviously a great voice too. So as we approach the end of another year at Tea, we collected the thoughts and feelings of all of the tea goers to pose the ingenious question. Tea is.
Bringing your mum to tea is a surefire way of ensuring that you're not going to get lucky, but probably best tents are not comfortable for that sort of business. Red Button, Codaline are on there right now. And don't forget, you can catch up on the weekend's action on BBC iPlayer. So there's lots to look at there.
Lots to look forward to. Right, we have got still to come. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but still to come on the show, we've got Jamie T and Clean Bandit, and also our big headliners for today, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, and of course, the Prodigy, to bring T to a massive close. But yes, we're going to take a little break, and we shall see you in a minute.
See you then. Welcome back to Tea in the Park, our final day.
Oh, no, it's a bit sad, actually.
I'm going to be gutted to leave, actually. I've had a ball. Now, we want to hear
Definitely.
what you're up to at home, what you're watching, what you're loving, and what you want to see at BBC3, hashtag BBCTITP. And you can, of course, catch the live stream, bbc.co.uk/Tea in the Park.
Yes, now coming up later on this evening, we've got our big headliners on the Radio 1 and BBC 3 stage. We present to you the Prodigy, who Angela caught up with earlier on today. Also, Noel Gallagher and his High Flying Birds take to the main stage. And didn't you manage to corner Noel?
I did. They've been putting me to work today.
And it's amazing that both of those guys have actually played all 3 T sites since the very first one back in 1994.
I know.
It's all happening. Right right now we're going to be heading over to the main stage, actually, to check out Clean Bandit. So here they are. Actually, not the main stage, the King Tut stage. Here's Clean Bandit.
Straight
Yes.
from the stage, but with not a hint of sweat. Jack and Luke from Clean Bandit. How was that for you?
It was cool, yeah. It was so fun. Yeah.
Do you still
Crowd
get
good?
freaked out? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit excited.
We're all too excited. Go
Yeah.
ahead, mate.
How was the crowd for you?
They were amazing, actually. At one point, I saw this quite big guy just appear from nowhere. He like shot up out of the middle of the crowd. He was just like that.
Oh yeah,
And I just cracked up. I couldn't keep a straight face. And then he just disappeared again.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Well, there are worse things that could happen during a gig.
Yeah.
You seem to be quite into watching yourselves there. Not in a self-obsessed way. No. But does it still kind of freak you out, kind of watching yourselves back and your performance and stuff? Are you there taking notes, or are you just like,
Yeah.
oh, that was good, or like?
Yeah, I guess because we perform with quite a few different people. We try and get like loads of different people on stage. It's quite interesting to see what they come up with, like what they do and how they perform.
Yeah.
And
Keep a watchful eye on them.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
sure they're-
taking
make sure
notes.
Yeah, that
doing the right
Elizabeth
thing.
Troy, she looks like she's really naughty.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
She's a terror.
She's a terror.
Yeah.
He's a terror. I think a terror is a good thing to be described as.
Absolutely.
Where are the rest of the crew now? They've
I
run
don't
off
know, actually.
somewhere.
They're probably having gin and tonics in some nice artist area.
Yeah.
So do you consider this the short straw?
No.
Be careful.
I think
That's the
Neil's got
correct
a DJ
answer.
set.
Oh, he's got a DJ
I
set.
think
Okay.
somewhere.
I see. Big year for you guys. Any standout moment?
We just played Glastonbury. That was pretty huge.
Glastonbury.
Yes.
Yeah. I think this and Glastonbury have probably been 2 of the best gigs
Yeah.
that we've done. What else? I think that's it.
Being
Yeah.
sat here with us,
I mean,
I would
Glastonbury's
say.
pretty good.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. It's going to be
Yeah.
hard to top it. What is next?
Well, we're doing lots of writing. We've got lots of festivals as well, but we're kind of making our second album at the moment, which is really fun.
Well, this is it, because New Eyes came out just over a year ago now.
Yeah.
So do you reckon you've got another potential Rather Be or huge hit single on the next album?
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a big one to top, right? Bit of
It's-
pressure. Are you
it's-
feeling it?
Yeah, it's tough. It's kind of like, our A&R people are always like, so where's the next Rather Be?
Where's the next Rather Be?
Yeah.
Where's the next? I mean, that is the kind of track that people work their whole career to get, right?
Yeah.
You know, that kind of level of exposure and that level of love. Like, everybody loved that track,
And also,
right?
who doesn't want their song on an advert for a well-known high street supermarket?
Well,
Yeah, hey,
exactly.
There
everybody's
you go.
winning. Everybody is winning. Let's take a look at a couple more.
Oh, love them. Everything from earlier on today at Tea in the Park. Now, right now, if you go to the red button, you can catch Above and Beyond's full set from the King Tut's tent.
And you can also catch the live stream Noel Gallagher and his High Flying Birds. Full set on there, bbc.co.uk/Tea in the Park. And I'll be having a little chat with the man himself very
Yes.
shortly too.
And now some extra stuff from Wimbledon, not the tennis. A guy who hails from there, and he's, I guess, one of their biggest exports. It's Jamie T. Here he is earlier on from the Radio 1 and BBC 3 stage.
Last
Yes.
year's most streamed track, and still works. We've been bopping away. Everyone's
Defo.
been having a little party up here. What are they saying on the Twitter machine?
Well, besides me being really jealous of Elizabeth Troy's abs, oh my gosh.
Seriously. And her
Harry
legs.
Eden, everything. Harry Eden says, loving every song by every artist at TITP. Wishing I was there, just gets even better listening to Clean Bandit. Simon says, I love Clean Bandit. Fact, loving TITP. Thanks to BBC Three for bringing the tunes to my living room on my birthday. Happy birthday, Simon. And hi to Neil Purcell, who's been looking forward to Noel Gallagher ever since it was announced that he was headlining tonight.
Oh, well, we've got a sneaky little surprise.
Oh, yeah.
If you're a Noel Gallagher fan, I'm not going to say anything more. Let's go over to the King Tut stage for a little bit of everything. I'm looking forward to this. Yes, that is definitely a giant breastfeeding lady there. Other baby foods are available. Definitely available.
Good work, Jamie T. Excellent crowd. Okay, so still to come tonight, we are going to be bringing you the headline set from Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. And if you noticed earlier on, Scanlon only left me by myself. It's only because she was doing some hard work. She cornered Noel with the luck of the Irish.
Rock royalty, Noel Gallagher. How are you?
I'm all right. How are
Are you all set for tea?
Yes.
That was a little
Yes. Well,
hesitant.
it's a bit early yet, so I won't get into character just yet.
You're warming up.
I'm warming up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have played all 3 tea sites.
That's right.
Have you had a look around this one?
No, I came in the back way. I've not had a look, no. But
Do you have any particular memory that stands out of all of the teas that you've played?
well,
'Cause
the first one we played in a tent at about 2 in the afternoon, which was great. The thing about this festival is that the audience seems to get younger every year I come back.
is that because you're getting older or because
well,
they're
it
actually
could be.
getting younger?
It could be, but there just seems to be. Don't spoil it for me.
Sorry.
Don't spoil it for me. There seems to be lots of kids these days, which is a good thing, I think. Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Live Forever is one of my favourite tracks. Will you play it tonight? Just for me.
I can't sing it as well as Liam, so no.
Don't worry about that. Forget about Liam is gone. He's history to me. He's old news.
No, I don't. No. I can't hit the high bits anymore.
Are there particular tracks that you love playing? Like, is there anything that stands out that you think just lights the crowd up?
Well, this won't come as no surprise to you that Don't Look Back in Anger usually goes down pretty well all over the world. So that.
And you enjoy singing that, or do you feel like, oh, I just want to get rid of that and do my own stuff now?
No. Well, it's all my own stuff. I wrote,
of course,
I wrote them all, yeah. But no, not at all. As long as I get to play what I want to play, I don't mind giving the people what they want. But listen, if you'd wrote that song, you'd want to play it every night as well, because it's become. It's for a song that, technically speaking, is not that extraordinary. It is an extraordinary song because the people made it extraordinary. So it's a pleasure to play it every night. Yeah.
That is a nice, beautiful answer. You are probably, it's safe to say, the most confident man in rock and roll. Do you ever get nervous?
I don't think I do. No.
No. And what is that? Is it just an innate confidence that you're a pretty spectacular man?
I'm not a spectacular man by any stretch of the imagination, but I look at it this way. When I'm at a gig, all the people that are out there, not here today, but kind of out there in the gig, whether it be 5,000 or 15,000 or 20,000, are all there to see me. And the best person in the room at being me is me. So there you go.
So just be yourself,
Just
and
be yourself,
they're there for that.
And they're there for that. And I've been doing it for 20 odd years now, so I don't really get nervous anymore. I used to get more nervous in Oasis with Liam, if I'm being honest.
He put you on edge.
Because he was a loose cannon.
You're not a loose cannon.
No. I'm a big, stable gun. Whatever that means. I don't know.
I mean, it's fine. I'm okay with it. 85,000 people. How do you come down from that? That's it's a big crowd, it's a big audience, big energy.
Well, tonight I'm going back to my friend. We're getting off site quite quickly. I'm going back to my friend's house who lives around here, so he's got to be posh.
Okay.
So I'm going back to his estate. And what do I do? It depends on what I've got on the next day. If I've got a day off, then we'll hit it pretty hard. But if I've got like 3 gigs in a row,
what are you doing tonight?
we're going to hit it pretty hard.
Okay.
Yeah, the next gig's in Cork.
Oh, well, listen, that'll be a good one.
It'll be great.
Enjoy tonight. Good luck.
I will do. Thank you very much.
I stay thoroughly enjoying Noel Gallagher. He needs his own TV show. I love that guy.
I know, he is a big stable gun for sure. Coming up after this very short break, and it is very short,
Tiny.
It's literally 60 seconds, we have that man, Noel Gallagher, and his high-flying birds. And we've also got, yes, we have got the Prodigy.
Yes.
Coming up very, very soon. See you soon.
In a
See you
minute.
then even. Welcome back to
Hello.
our final day at Tea in the Park. I'm Angela Scanlon.
I'm Clara Amfo, and yes, here we are, last day.
Last day, it has been a good one. There's been a lot of highlights. We'll get to that later. Contact us on the social media at BBC3, hashtag BBCTITP. And you can, of course, catch all of the live streams, bbc.co.uk/Tea in the Park.
So, in a few minutes, we are going to be joining Noel Gallagher and his high-flying birds out on the main stage, and we bring, to the end. So, it's quite sad, isn't it? The end of Tea in the Park ends. I'm going to keep saying end, with the Prodigy on the Radio 1 and BBC 3 stage. Speaking of which, Angela got to catch up with the Prodigy earlier on today, and I have to say, I'm intrigued about this interview.
You know
never
what?
know what you're going to get with them, and it has been 5 years since they've been here.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and it's not often that I'm stuck for words. And I found myself a little bit starstruck by the boys. Yeah, they've definitely got presence, and they're mildly terrifying, but in a very charming and fabulous way. So, yeah, it was great. It was, wonderful, and I think they're going to have an amazing set tonight.
Well, here they are, the mildly terrifying but charming Prodigy chatting to Angela.
Hello, guys. Thank you for chatting to us. 7th time at Tea in the Park.
7th?
Yes. You and Noel Gallagher are the only two artists who have played the 3 Tea in the Park sites. Do you remember the first time?
Matter
of fact, I think the first time we played it was actually in one of the books we did. There's a couple of pictures in the book.
Mm-hmm.
One of the books.
The picture of us light on stage when you're still on the edge.
That's right. Yeah. So
history. And what about, you've had a massive headline tour coming up. Is it different playing festivals to doing your own thing?
Yeah, I mean, very much, I suppose, because you sort of share everyone else's crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So, we always have a good sort of hardcore Prodigy, sort of front line. But, it's made up of people that are here to see everything, So, there's something cool about that. And, obviously, if there's a good band on before us, I never get here early enough to see anything other than the band before. But...
25 years together. Well, yeah. It's longer than most marriages. How do you do it? Is there a secret?
Space.
Yeah, space.
A lot of space. And respect everybody's space. Do you know what I mean? We don't tour like a traditional band, what you call a traditional band. Do you know what I mean? We've been touring for like 25 years, but we sporadically tour. Okay. Do you know what I mean? We kind of tour weekends and then 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, the respect for each other gives everyone the tolerance to be who you are and tolerate each other in your own way. And I suppose once you learn how to sort of get through that, and there's walking on stage every weekend or whenever we're playing, it just sort of always continually sort of unites the band, or the friendship, of the laughs you have whilst you're on tour, and then we all sort of splinter off and do our own things, which is
the key to a lasting relationship.
Otherwise you don't have anything to talk about.
We've been together for so long now, we know the ins and outs of each other, and well, you know what I mean. But
on that note, thank you so much, guys. You have 2 big shows coming up in Scotland. Yeah. Tickets out on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right.
Wonderful. We look forward to it, and best of luck tonight.
Cheers,
thank you.
Peace.
The lads.
Definitely more charming than
no, they
scary,
are.
I would say.
And also, you know what I loved about them? Obviously, they're known for like pretty raucous set, but in their dressing room, everything was really calm and very orderly. There was Manuka honey, fresh ginger, fresh lemon, blueberries. Maxim was having an old protein shake before he went on, so they're very chilled these days.
Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lots of people excited about Noel Gallagher tonight. Hello to Shannon, who says, I cannot wait to see Noel Gallagher. She's shown us a picture of her High Flying Birds t-shirt. Hi to Scott Edwards, who says, I would love to be at Tea in the Park for Noel Gallagher tonight. That man is a genius. Well, look, the first time he performed here was in 1994 with his other band, had minor success. But here he is now for you guys to enjoy Noel Gallagher and his High Flying Birds on the main stage at Tea in the Park.
What a legend.
Yes,
I
Noel.
love that, man. They certainly loved him, and it looks like Twitter did too. From Alan, no better way to finish the weekend than with some utter brilliance from Noel Gallagher. From Jesse, Champagne Supernova will forever be one of the very best sing-along anthems ever. Couldn't agree more. And there's a bit of excitement about The Prodigy.
Yes.
Waiting for The Prodigy a quarter of a century as one of Britain's best acts. Bring the noise.
Oh yes, they
It's
shall
gonna
be
get
coming
noisy.
very soon. By the way, if you are a fan of Paloma Faith, in about 3 minutes' time, her set will be available for you to watch on the red button. But right now, they've been away for a while, but they are back to headline for the 5th time at T. So let's find out exactly why they're coming back. The Amazing Prodigy.
Prepare yourselves. This is about to get loud. Now, it's been 5 years since they last played Tea in the Park and 20 since they first did their performance here, which is pretty incredible.
It is going to be incredible. Kel Surprise, this performance is going to have a bit of swearing and some strobe lights. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, enjoy. This is the mighty Prodigy. Oh yes, tunes for days, The Prodigy. So good. I especially loved Maxim's dedication to the Scottish crowd before the Day's My Enemy. Very good.
Yeah.
By the way, if you are a fan of Stereophonics, in a couple of minutes they will be available for you to watch on the red button.
And you can see all of the highlights from this weekend over on BBC iPlayer and on BBC Scotland on 1 in 5 minutes. That's it from
Yes.
us.
Thanks for
Thank you
watching.
and good night.
Bye.